or will Trump bomb like he's been threatening? We don't trust Iran. Iran don't trust us. And they're both right. They both have very good reasons not to trust each other. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Ori Spado, the accidental gangster. Okay? For those who don't know me, you can read all about me in my book, The Accidental Gangster, From Insurance Salesman to Hollywood Fixer. Two o'clock on a Monday afternoon. Not a great time to come live, I guess. But folks, I'm getting busy, and I'm 81 years old, and I'm getting busier and then I've been, and I can't believe how long. Okay, I'm working on two movies. I gotta get $15 million. Okay, I got a lot of work to do, but yet I find time to come here to give you some good content and my thoughts of what's going on. You know, I got two likes of one person here. What's going on here? I can't see what's going on. Folks, look at I say both sides are correct and not trusting each other. Okay? Iran opened the Strait of Hormuz, but yet Trump had the blockade. So it's not open, right? Am I right or wrong? I don't know. Blockade means to me it's not open. Now the U.S. has seized one of their vessels, one of their ships, and Iran vows retaliation. So, folks, both sides are saying this and threatening each other, and the ceasefire ends Wednesday. I think we're heading for war. I can't see any way out of it. And I don't think Trump can see any way out of it. Now, I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. All right? But this is getting terrible, folks. Okay? Nobody got any comments here? All right, let me know you're here. Can you hear me? Okay, leave me a comment. Can you hear me? All right, because I was having some problems with the phone. I'd like to know if you could hear me. All right? Where's Mandy? Mandy's not here yet either. I just spoke to her. Okay. Let's get some people some time in, folks. I've been busy this morning running around. I'm waking up tired. I'm waking up tired from everything that's going on. And because I follow the news and I listen to YouTube primarily, because cable news, you're just going to get the one sided thing and it's all bullshit. It's not news. Okay. Okay. I don't call a show that's produced a show. Okay. And that I don't believe that they're giving you accurate information. They're giving you information that their producer tells them to go out and talk about. Okay? Tell me, do you think I'm right or wrong? Leave a comment. All right? And folks, remember, please subscribe and like. And give me that hype button. I don't mind. All right? Hype me. Let people know I'm here. Okay? I appreciate it. There's so much going on. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. We no, Iran don't trust the United States. United States don't trust Iran, and we don't trust what Trump is saying. Is Vance on a plane going to Pakistan tomorrow for a meeting? Or is he not? Iran said they're not going to be there. All right? Iran said they're not going to be there. Folks, hit that like. Come on. Okay, only 3 likes with 25 people here. Come on. Can you hit that like? Or are you just going to sit there in the background and say nothing? All right? I don't even know why I do YouTube anymore. Okay? I don't know why. I don't make any money here. I'm not into this for the money. Okay? Of course, I like to make money, but I'm not into YouTube for it. I'm not going to get a million subscribers. I'm not going to be around that long, folks. Okay? So let's talk about David Anthony Burke, known as D4VD. TMZ. Oh, we got this information. We got that. They're wrong totally. Okay? For anybody to think the LAPD was going to cross the district attorney's office and do something without their knowledge, you have to be crazy. Okay? Folks, can you hit that damn like button? Okay? And not one single chat here today. 42 people. Is something wrong with YouTube today? I don't know. Folks, is there something going wrong with YouTube? Because this is highly unusual. I got 50 people. Oh, there's Donnie. Donnie said hi. Thank you, Donnie. Oh my God, I always wondered. There's nobody here. I felt like I was talking to nobody. Okay? And I don't like sitting here talking to nobody. All right? Ah, Reed Dog, Comfort, thank you. Christyville, Christavites. Okay. All right, now we're getting there. All right, folks, please subscribe, like, and share. All right, Manchester and Britain. I got friends up there in Manchester. Actually, the co author of my script is from Manchester. Andrew Roger Carson. Do you know him? Okay. Thank you, Rudy. How's my life been? I've been busier than hell, and I tell you, and I'm tired as hell because I don't know what the hell to believe anymore. And I'm sure you all feel the same way because none of us are getting the truth. The truth is all we want, and Trump doesn't know what the freaking truth is. He can't give it to us. Okay. You heard him this morning about J.D. Vance is gone. He's not gone. Or the security issues. All that. All right. But what's going on? Is J.D. Vance on a plane headed to Pakistan with Jared Kushner, his son-in-law, and his real estate guy, Wickoff? Oh, yeah. He's got his real estate. All right. He's got his real estate people going. Do you remember? And don't forget, folks, when after October 7th, and he went over to Israel, all right? And he went to the Gaza Strip, and he said he wanted to build there. And I firmly believe he does. This is why he's got Jared Kushner there. Jared Kushner and Bibi Netanyahu are very close to the hip, okay? Yeah, he started this war. I didn't start it. You didn't start it. He started it. Saying he's going to save the people of Iran because they were doing bad things to their people. I don't see their people up there. All right. I don't see people over there uprising against what their government is doing. Do you see that? And folks, can't you hit that like button? Why do I have to ask you for it? Okay? I shouldn't have to ask you for it. Okay? You know, I must watch 20 or 30 other different people on YouTube. Yeah, I watch that, and I watch in the full thing. I want to hear what both sides are saying so I can make an analysis. Okay? And you know what? I hit like on every one that I see. I do that out of respect for that person or people who took the time to create the content, who took the time out of their day to come here and give you good content. Okay? But yet, the people who watch, you just can't hit that like button. Okay? Thank you, Michelle Genevieve, my friend. How are you? Huh? No, we're not hearing people over there complaining. Okay? We didn't start this war. Trump did. All right? And the Republicans want to go and they make a big thing. He's the only one who had the balls to go and do something to Iran. They say he's the only one. Do you know Bibi Netanyahu don't care if it's Democrat or Republican? He's been trying with every single president. Okay? He's tried it with Bill Clinton. He tried it with Jeb Bush. He tried it with Obama. Republicans, Democrats. He's tried it with them all. But Trump's the only one that's trying to take credit that he's doing something to help. No. See, the other ones listen to their advisors. The other ones had great military people in charge of the Pentagon. He's got Peter Hegseth, an alcoholic. All right? So, folks, try to find it within yourself to hit that like button. Okay? 23 with almost 100 people here. Huh? And people with white hair talk, listen. Is my hair white? Who do I think the next president should be? I hope it's some young man or woman, 35 or 40 years old. Okay? I hope when people go for midterms to vote, they vote for the underdog, not a Republican, not a Democrat. Vote either way you want, but vote for somebody who's young. You got this guy Tallarico in Texas. You got a few young people, all right, coming up, all right? And we need young people. We need to get these old farts. Yeah, folks, there's people in our Congress that are older than me. There's one in their 90s. Come on, give me a break, okay? They're all making multi millions of dollars with all the insider stock that they're getting. Huh? Yeah, I'm going to register for the draft. They should have the draft for older people because we don't care when we die. We know we're close to it. All right? Trump is nothing. He threats. So now, maybe Wednesday, he'll be bombing over Iran. As soon as those bombs go off, we're in World War III. You know who our allies are today, folks? We don't have the allies that we used to have. We don't have the respect from around the world that we used to have. That's gone. All right? He's trying to get out of NATO. He's trying to destroy NATO. They didn't back him because he had no business doing what he was doing. All right? That's basically what it comes from, guy. Okay? He's got our American soldiers going, dying for Israel. All right? No, you're like me. You got children, you got grandchildren. My grandchildren are young enough to be put under that draft that he's talking about. Okay? You think he doesn't want war? Okay? And I'll say this again, and I said it 100 times. Okay? And listen to it. He began his administration with changing the Department of Defense to the Department of War. Why did he do that? Because he had war on his mind. Okay? Huh? Hey, Wendell, I'm out of touch. Wake up, Wendell. All right? Listen to Contender. He's right. Keep hitting that like button, folks. Okay? Keep hitting that like button. You're supposed to help me with the algorithm and all that garbage. Okay? Uh, I listen to the young people here on YouTube. All right, that Adam Mockler, I tell you guys about him. He's a young kid. I don't even, I mean, he's young, but he's very intelligent. Okay. Oh, Elvin, Trump knows what he's doing. Trump's got no clue to what the hell he's doing. Okay. We have an administration of people under Trump that he appointed, but they can't do anything. They have no say in nothing. He's the only one that talks. We don't need that administrator around. Look what's going on with Cash Patel. Cash Patel getting drunk at all these things that he's going to. The director of the FBI. That's what we had for the guy and head of the FBI. Huh? I'm not running for office, folks. Okay? I believe the young people should be running. Our youth should be running for office. But they're not. Why not? Cash Patel is a disappointment. Peter Hedgepeth, two alcoholics he got there. Okay? And here's Hedgepeth. He's firing all the generals. He's firing all the people who really have military experience. Does that make sense to you? It don't make sense to me. I voted for Trump. And don't, for you Trump lovers, I want you to know I voted for him. But I don't care who it is. Okay? If I find somebody doing something wrong in our political system, I call them out. Okay? I don't care who it is. All right? I'm not afraid of anybody either. Okay? Oh, he did blaspheme God. Okay? With what he said about the Pope. Pope didn't say bad things about him. He appointed podcaster to the FBI. I didn't know that. All right. You're right, contender. All right. Wild Rosemary. That's right. You don't have the money to register as a candidate. See? It always comes to the people with the money, the people who could raise the money, no matter what it is, especially in politics. You know, when the new Congress go in and get voted in office, the first thing they're given is a piece of paper with a number on it. Okay? And then to go down the block to a certain office and raise money. All right. You know what's on that little piece of paper? It might say 2 million, 4 million, 3 million. That's how much they have to raise. That's the first thing they do before they even get on the floor, all right, to vote on a bill. But that's what our country calls for. They're robbing you, they're robbing me, they get away with it. But if you do it or I do it, we go to jail. All right? Anyway, that's enough about Trump. I'm going to be back here and tell you more about him. But let's get on to the next subject. Okay, I should do a separate show on this, but I'm going to keep it in one show. It's D4VD. Anthony Burke is his name. Okay? Remember, hearing, if you guys listen to TMZ, okay, you'll see that Aaron Levin got his inside sources, and their LAPD filed these charges against the district without the DA knowing. That's not the case, folks. I never thought in a million years that the LAPD would arrest him on suspicion of murder unless they had the evidence and unless they were working with the district attorney's office. And they were working with the district attorney's office. And they had the information, they had the evidence. So today, D4VD, how did they ever come out? D David 4VD. I don't know. People come up with crazy shit. But he was charged with the murder of that 14-year-old girl, Celeste, I forget her last name. But there's something that caught my attention. Okay? And what caught my attention, they also charging him with uh, all right, arrest detail. Burke was arrested Thursday. Okay, He's facing charges including first degree murder with special circumstances. Okay? One of those special circumstances is killing her for money. Now, when I saw that there, bingo! I knew that they have to have a confidential informant. How else would they get that information? Because Celeste can't talk about it. David's not going to for sure. Okay? And folks, keep hitting that like button. Get me to 100 here. Okay? Now he's remained in custody. I don't know when his next court appearance are, but he's facing the death sentence. all right, or life in prison. That's up to the district attorney, all right. But I guess they need a preliminary hearing. That'll be coming up, or that was today. I get confused with all these court cases and all these things that I'm following. All right, but they got really. To me, it sounds like they got solid discovery, and exactly what it all is, we will know hopefully next week. But I will be the moment I hear it, I will be back here to let you know what it is. Okay. Okay, the good question. Why did it take so long to arrest him? First of all, remember, all right, she was found in the trunk of his Tesla in front of the house that his manager was renting for him, which I did a show from there, if you recall, and go back. I showed you the home and everything. It's not far, it's up on the hill over here on Doheny. It's only a couple miles from me, it's not far at all. Okay? And that body had been in that car for a while. They found it in two separate bags. It was decomposing. We don't know how long it was there. All right. And then because of all the garbage and people, everybody saying things all every place around the world about it, okay, the they sealed the medical examiner's report. Now, another thing that they're not telling, but I'm sure they got the information. On those Teslas, there's several cameras, but it takes a while for them to get that information. I guess they got to go to Tesla to get it, and by the time it comes and goes and all that time, that's everything takes time. Okay, they got to reach out to this person, this company, that company, and you know it takes time, folks. But he has been officially charged. It's not good for him. Trust me, this is not another Diddy case. Okay? This is much bigger than Diddy. And just think about it. They got him with an underage girl. Supposedly, he started seeing her when she was 11 years old. Okay? But they got proof that he was seeing her and that they were having sex. Well, he's an adult. She's a minor. I don't care who the jury is, what the makeup of the jury is. That's going to be something they all will be against. Everybody, you know what? I just might go down and follow it from the courthouse. All right? I actually thought about that, but I thank you for bringing that up. I might do that, okay? Ethan, how much money do you have to invest? It all depends. Okay? If you got serious money to invest, you can make money in the movie industry. Get a hold of me. Okay? Because I said earlier, I'm raising 15 million. I need that for 2 films. Okay? And I'm going to do it. Got one equity meeting on Wednesday. I got a couple serious billionaires that I'm going to be talking to, and I'm going to try to raise the money. All right. You know, I come from an age. If you want something done, you have to do it yourself. Don't count on others. I sat here and counted on other people. Well, we got this slate of raising money for a slate of films here, a slate of films there. They're all full of shit. In 50 years, I never seen one slate of film come through. So now I'm taking it in my own hand. I'm going to go out and raise the money. All right. So that's what I'm doing. And my movie's included there, folks. Okay. Because I can't sit around forever waiting for other people. Okay. Thank you, Boreal. Elvin Boreal. Thank you so much. You call me old man. I hope you're a young man. Okay. And thank you so much for subscribing and liking. Now, see, man, all right, folks, it don't cost a penny to like, okay? Now, if you're here longer than 3 seconds, hit that like button. A lot of people, their attention span today, 3 minutes. Hmm? And I had to laugh, okay, going back to TMZ, all right? They bring on David Burke's lawyer, and of course, what do you think his lawyers are going to do? They're going to deny the charges. Of course they are. You even got a rocket scientist. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to know that. That's their job. That's what they're going to do. But he gets the clicks and views. Come on, I'd like to know all the new subscribers here. All right, so for all my new subscribers who came here and subscribed, let me know, okay? So I can call out your name here. Okay, I would appreciate it. All right? Hmm. Come on, folks. How many new subscribers we get here today? All right? There's 58 people now. We're down from 100 and something down to 58. Harry, who are you saying? You saying Celeste did it to herself? Harry, how can you say that? Are you talking about Celeste? I hope you're not. Oh my God. Like. Push that button. Come on. Push that button. Get me to 100 here, folks. Okay? We only need 25 more likes. We're getting close. Hit it, hit it, hit it. All right? Hmm. I guess you don't want to hit it. So I'll accept the 75. And based upon that note, I'm going to say, everybody have a great day. All my love and respect. Thank you for coming. God bless you all. Take care.